Those hairy gamers!
How you going, Matt?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. We're having a pretty bad day of recording. Just things aren't working. We tried to record all of Sonic 2 and it failed, and we just recorded Lucius, and that was pretty shit. So we're going to play some Battlefront.
Just to cheer us up.
Yeah, I made a video over the weekend about sort of having a look at the old Battlefront 2 and comparing it to the new one, and we're going to do that soon, but I just wanted to actually show you guys some of the gameplay from this.
Good.
Because I didn't actually do that last time. I just sort of talked about it, and you heard my voice, and it was quite
And no
boring.
one likes that.
Indeed. So we're going to load up a nice map here. Let's do Camino. Camino's fantastic. So
Alright.
I'm going to do some...
How about we do that and we do a space mission?
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
So this is Camino, and I want to show this one off because you can use the best unit in the game, which I want to show off.
All right.
Add maps? Yep, I know what I'm doing.
What's the best unit in the game?
You will see. It is part of the CIS. Do you know what the CIS stands for?
Sissy Team.
Correct. No, it's the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
It's a stupid name and I don't like it.
Droid to car is not available yet. Cool. So, we'll do that soon. So, I'm a droid man. Woo! There's no music because copyright. It's not that exciting without our music, is it? This is Conquest, so we have to... we have squad points. You look at the top bar next to my health. The
health that just went away?
Is it the blue number or the red number I'm looking at? No, yes, the blue number is our squad points. The red number is their squad points. It's basically comes down to kills.
Too easy.
And the red dots on the map and the blue dots.
So it's
on the
just
map,
like in the new game.
yeah, they're spawn points. So we can take control of those points, and basically, the more points you control, the better map control you have, and that usually affects how many lives are being lost. It doesn't actually affect the points at all, but just the way it works, it tends to affect the lives. Does that make sense? Do you understand that?
I do.
Am I making sense there? Cool.
Well, no, it's just like in the new game.
Yes, well, it's just like Battlefield, really.
Yes.
Although I think Battlefield, actually, you get points based on how much you control. I've got to think. Oh, Jango Fett. Yes, please. Righto.
So is he the best unit in the game?
He's pretty good. He's a hero that you can use. And he has a rapid fire gun? Yeah, cool. It overheats, so you got to get used to it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I find it odd that Jango Fett's killing his own clones, but whatever. That's just how it works.
He's paid to do it.
Yeah, it's true. But would you kill someone that looks exactly like yourself if you were paid to do it?
How would I know which one was me?
Oh, because you're you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but if I looked exactly like them...
Because you know, because you're the one that went to the clone program.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a secret. The clones know they're clones.
Yeah, but...
This isn't the doppelganger coming room. This is different. I know what you're saying, but it's not the same thing, Matt.
It is, though. Because I could be them and they could be me, but I don't know which one's me.
No, you can't.
I can.
They know.
No,
Everyone
they don't.
knows. Nobody is confused about who they are in this.
But the clones are. You just said they were.
Made some good shots. Stop talking. Stop talking.
I like confusing you.
If you were on the Jedi Council doing the Clone Wars, you would have said, but how do we know that we aren't just fighting alongside Jango Fett?
And they would be like, oh my god, mind blown. And then there would still be a Jedi Council. Yeah, that guy just vanished.
By the way, the way Heroes works is you've got that lightsaber at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. That is your health. And the more you kill, the more lightsaber you get. And the more damage you take, obviously, the lower it goes.
And then once you die, you don't get back Django, you go back to one of the old
Exactly,
robots.
until you unlock him again.
Yes.
Can I just reload the damn gun? Oh, what? It has ammo? Oh! Take the flamethrower!
These robots look terrible. Oh, sorry, droids look terrifying.
They do? Oh, the super battle droids. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Again, not a fan of the movies they came from, but aesthetically they are pretty cool.
I liked in...
Not the regular battle droids, they're just dumb.
I liked in the TV show Clone Wars, which you've watched a lot more of than I have. I've watched like all of 8 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
They've got those sort of... the commando droids that can fit into armor.
Yes.
They're weird.
You haven't seen any super tactical droids, have you?
No.
Nah, they're so cool.
What are they?
They're like generals, but they're droids, and they're super smart. Because you know how the droids are dumb. Why are the droids dumb? This is something that
And
really
they do
bothers me.
quips and things like that. Have you ever killed a Jedi? No, me neither. So what? What?
That's not... See,
That's a line from the show.
Yeah, Lucas, why did you make these guys non-threatening? Why is that meant to be entertaining?
To sell more toys.
But you can make them threatening. You can make them like a challenge. Fine. Well, I'm going to droid the car now at least. They're no match for droid cars. Oh, here we go. See how Jango Fett got his shit pushed in when he was all the clones?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Okay, and how long does the shield last?
It has left hand bar. It has a limit.
Okay.
It's pretty resilient. It's droid cars are so much fun, dude. Look at it.
Kind of overpowered.
No, because once the shield goes down, you're fucking toast. But you can just roll into the middle of a group and just murder
Yeah,
them.
I can see that.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Huh.
And they're boned. I know I can get Jango Fett, but I just want to show off the droid car. It's so much fun.
Fair enough.
I love the way they walk around too.
Yeah, they're weird. Do you want to play as Django? Do you want to play as Django? Do you want to build a snowman?
Heroes like Han Solo and Jango Fett are just so overpowered.
Or as we know, Princess Leia is the best shot in the entire Star Wars franchise.
Why is that?
If you watch the film, she misses the least amount.
But somebody's got to save our skins.
Yes. You came in that thing? You're braver than I thought. That's always also a joke you can make about someone's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, I came in that thing. Do you reckon Han Solo ever picked up chicks and had sex in the Millennium Falcon?
Oh, well, yeah. Where else would he have that cool, like, hollowed chessboard thing? That gets the ladies.
I've got no answer to that.
Gets the ladies. Gotta say, I was a bit torn between, like, Geonosis, like, in the films. I've recently rewatched them.
You mean Camino?
Is it? Oh,
This is
okay.
Camino.
Which one's
Geonosis?
Geonosis?
Is where the Geonosians are from.
Oh, that one's awful. You know, Camino, where everything looks all pretty and that's nice, and they look weird. It does look really, really close to the end of that. What's that shitty movie about the kid who's a robot? AI.
Kid from the Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie AI?
Nope.
It's shit. Oh, most of it's pretty good. Most of it's actually pretty good. The last scene, and those of you who've seen it will know this, the last scene is weird because it's just totally out of place and it looks... It's set like thousands of years in the future, for some reason, just the last scene. And it's all got these weird CGI aliens, and it looks like this. It looks like the weird corridors and stuff in Camino. And that's what I thought of, and it looks like, oh fuck, Spielberg's at it again. Holy crap.
Cool. 5 seconds left. Yay! They're no match for droid cars.
Neither is Django, apparently.
Yay! There's usually music there, but it's insanely copyrighted. That's perfect. That was it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And that's an example of something which I wanted to show off because you can just drop into a match with lots of bots.
Yeah.
It's something, and I'm not just saying, oh, this new Battlefront shit, whatever. It actually is something which happens in a lot of games. Like, I remember when we first got Halo, and Halo to this point still does not do this. You can't put bots in Halo. That was really annoying, and you still can't do it. And I don't know why that whole thing disappeared. Because that was really cool. Let's go Civil War, because we want to try and show off some more stuff.
Space Fellatio.
What?
Space Fellatio.
Space Fellatio?
Yeah.
Fellatio. I just read that. Oh man, I could really go for some Space Fellatio. I got Empire. I love TIE fighters. I've got a thing for them. So, in space battles, you can either be a pilot or a marine. Marines have more firepower and are better at taking out ground units. Pilots repair ships as they're flying, which makes them better at flying in general. We're going to try and show off some bit of flying, so we'll do that first.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this shuttle thing. It's so cool. Anyway,
Interceptor.
now as I was saying in the video I did before, all of these ships function the same as all the ships on the Rebel team, and the same with all the other.
So do they have more shields?
No. All these ships function the same way. This is very underdone, I feel. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting sick. Oh, God.
So does this function the same as an A-Wing, for instance?
It does, exactly right. The A-Wing and the Interceptor is the same thing.
Well, there's a circle of hell reserved for the man who invented forced multiplayer.
Oh, wow, it's over there. Okay, that's why I'm confused. Oh, I love that sound. Yeah. So, we're going to have a go at the new space stuff in the new Battlefront.
Yes, there's a nice X-Wing battle in that.
It's interesting because in that you don't just spawn on your ships and do whatever you want. It's all pre-prescribed events. And I don't mind that. I reckon that's okay. I reckon some people go like, oh no, you want to be able to do whatever you want. But, do you? Because this is what happens when you do whatever you want. They just water it down to the point where it's balanced.
That's the most maneuverable Y-Wing in history.
It is. I've got to say, it looks gorgeous though. For a game this 2005, it's over 10 years old.
I mean, compared to the new one,
Whoa.
But the new one looks incredible. Like, there's some parts in that where it looks like you are playing the game.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, playing the movie. Playing the movie? Yes, playing the movie.
we are playing the game.
We are playing the game.
Alright, let's go. Okay, it's much more easy to land.
Now this is pod racing.
No, we do not associate that movie with these movies. Right, good o.
Donkbot gets you ammo.
I don't want to blow that up. I want to blow those up.
Can you steal one?
I can. I can also walk into all their rooms and destroy all their systems manually. Now, unlike the other version of the game, you can't just take the spawn point.
Why not?
It's permanent. Because it would be broken. If you just go in the ship and take their spawn points, you just win.
That's true.
So what's the point of that?
Have been disabled.
I mean, I know it's nice to win, but here we go. Take that. Do the thing and just use... The problem is here, you can just hang around the droids and just shoot everything. And there's no real challenge.
So one's a health droid, one's an ammo droid.
Yeah, pretty much so. You never run out of anything. They're boned.
Oh god.
So yeah, the space battles, not that well polished. Not that well polished.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm going to much prefer the newer ones. I'm a war hero.
There's a PlayStation VR version of the new ones where you can fly an X-wing and look around and sit in an X-wing.
That sounds pretty good.
It looks amazing.
Let's do that.
Gentlemen, their communications relay has been destroyed.
Yay!
Yay! That's a space McBattle. We're going to play the new ones to compare it because I'm very curious.
Yes.
I'm very curious to
We
see.
know you're very curious, and you're also curious about this game. So let's get on to that.